All right, what's going on, everybody? Oh, there we go. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Oh, we're doing good. How you doing, King James? We're all doing good. That's how Bob always. That's how Bob Jaw would always greet everybody. Like, how y'all doing, everybody? Oh, we're doing good. You're awesome, by the way. Okay, so we got one person in, or it could be just me. Oh, well, that's definitely someone else. All right, see who we got coming in. Roll call, Claire and Zach. Okay. Wait a minute. I sure hope this thing don't be freezing up during it. Sure hope it don't freeze up like this. Huh? Okay. All right. So get on this. Guess gonna get started with this streaming there. And say we'll have the robots reaction up. Tonight it'll be pretty late tonight, so a lot of y'all probably might be asleep once it's up, but that just guarantees that it'll be there first thing Friday morning. What's going on, Zach Attack? Zach and the Reap and the Raboot Squad. Oh yeah. Let's see. Oh, the never croak. Wrong never. Good old. So, if they will cut down to business and go right back into what we left off with, was chapter 15. Chapter 15 of our anniversary book. Our anniversary Heroes of Dream book. And we're starting off with chapter 15. The Bob Shaw Caveman. Bob Shaw is a caveman. Hadn't thought about that. I guess we give it a shot there. Me, Bob Shaw. Me, review movie. From a stream. Not sure if I saw that one, but like I say, but I pretty much know, caveman Bob just out. Yeah, just have to wing it. Wait a minute. I think I see a reply from Claire there. Okay. All right. Got all the pop-ups out there. Okay. Chapter 15, Power Play! Hail the conquering champion! Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da! Now let's start the read. Bob Shaw as a caveman. Little scene from Robert Williams when he said, Hail Aladdin. Me, Bob Shaw. Review. Read book. Back in game. Backbite made many changes to game. That each Dream League member and conqueror lost ended up in Backbite's dungeon. Meanwhile, Warptag approached Bruno, parents, Nose, Amphibians. Who in the world are you? Asked Bruno. I'm Warptag, and I eliminate all of you. I don't think so, he said, charging at Warptag. Warptag snicker and create portal, sending Dragonzoid crashing into Bruno, causing its costume to change back into regular clothes. Everyone else rushed to assist him, but Warptag made more portals appear. that sent him crashing into ground. Then he made other portal to bring the New Orleans Convention Center into sky above everyone, and it started falling toward them. The Vidians quickly used their psychic powers to stop building from hitting them, but their strength wasn't enough to hold it. Oh, me, Bob Shaw, you, Raven. Oh, very good tonight. Must be Bob Shaw. Ta-da! and that is what watching Bob Shaw was like in prehistoric times. or in the that'd be fun. That'd be funny. Internet, Stone Age internet. Hey, Flintstones did it. Well, they would have. If they had thought about it, they would have tried it. Get a little sip of water here. Okay. Kind of surprised. Don't see Claire in here yet. It's kind of odd there. Let's see. Yeah. Squirtle. All right. Hang on just 1 second. Yeah, something must have came up on her end. Okay. All right. All right. Just gonna. All right. So we doing Squirtle.
Squirtle. Ellen went in her magic bag, Squirtle, and said to Floyd and Nose, Squirtle. Nose, Floyd, think fast, Squirtle. Once she got their attention, Squirtle, she pulled out 2 Captain America shields, Squirtle, and tossed them to Nose and Floyd, Squirtle. Shields grew instantly and became giant size when they caught them, Squirtle. And she gave Floyd a jetpack so he could fly up and use the shields to help hold the building, Squirtle. Workdag laughed, Squirtle, as he struggled and said, "You are all so amusing in your pathetic efforts, Squirtle. Bruno got up and saw what was happening, Squirtle, and changed his dragon dagger to a flute that played the tone to reawaken the dragon sword, Squirtle. At the same time, he also fired green energy rays from the flute, Squirtle. Soon as Workdag turned around facing Bruno, the rays blasted him to the ground, Squirtle. This allowed the Dragonzord to quickly rise and grab the building, Squirtle. Workdag became so cross, he opened the portal, sending both the Dragonzord and the building, Squirtle, plunging into the sea, causing a tidal wave that washed everyone away, Squirtle. After the wave ceased, Squirtle, Bruno got up and realized his dragon flute was gone, Squirtle. Squirtle. Oh, okay. Okay. I wait for Zach to come back. Fill y'all in on a few things that's happening. I did mention about, and I mentioned earlier that I got the reaction to robots. That's gonna as soon as I'm done with this, as soon as I do the stream, that's what I'll be working on tonight. Have it up. A lot of y'all probably gonna see it first thing in the morning. So in it, if y'all have, if any of you guys in here have seen a video called CJ's Bad Mood, Descendants CJ's Bad Mood, you notice in the video she's glaring at
No, you notice it starts off like Brownie's looking like, what the heck? And CJ's just in the doorway, completely mad, face is red, and Brownie ducks behind Bob Show. They're like, oh my gosh. And there's also an image of Blockbuster Buster. So, in that reaction, there will be a big reveal of why she's mad at both of them. And it has something to do with the robot's reaction. Um, Something that she holds really dear to her heart. Yeah, so yeah, definitely be finding that out. Um, but the reaction really only reveals why she's mad with Brownie and Blockbuster Buster. As far as with Bob Shaw, well, that's going to be something that you'll find out on his channel when he opens up a package that I sent him that has a letter in there explaining a few things, um, which relates to CJ being mad with Bob Shaw. Oh boy. So, yeah, that you'll find out that then. And and of course the robot's reaction will be followed up with what was it, the cat in the hat. Yes, there'll be a cat in the hat reaction, and it's the live action cat in the hat, which is really gonna be pretty painful to sit through. Oh yes, and it's not gonna be much easier for Brownie and especially CJ. That's gonna end up getting stuck in having to do this. Oh boy. The trauma of seeing a Mike Myers cat is something nobody should ever have to see. That you talking about a nightmare. That is a nightmare. That is something even scarier than any entity in paranormal activity. That that's scarier than Toby in those movies. Oh yes. Yep. And wait, and another update. After Cat in the Hat, still be some more reaction videos. We'll be also going back and forth with developing different comic series. Um, One of which I was actually in the middle of last year and kind of came to a halt. Mostly when I kind of started with the reaction video, mostly coming into Scooby Month, the Bubblina issue 4. We came into actually with the reaction to the Cool Cat Jason Johnson interview that led into the first Scooby Doo movie reaction that was aired. That was a Halloween special, and then leading into Scooby Month. And with that, yeah, it kind of slowed. But it took a lot to make each. Mainly the first one wasn't didn't take too long to get done. It was basically the other three as I think the most was put into the last two, and then there's also we put together a blooper video for the first movie along with an interview from Claire who voiced Mal and also now voices CJ and some other voices in our reactions as and also as our co-writer. So yeah, it was but yeah, it was that, and then also having to do a little something for Christmas. That ended the year. So yeah, so after Cat in the Hat, we gonna be going back and forth between the reactions, live streams, as well as also the different comics. Starting with issue 4 of Bubblina to finish it up, and also hopefully try to get out the issue number 5, and of course the number 5 of Bubblina, and it'll probably be around close to May or June when we start on the second issue of Dora comic written by Lanisa Howard. And of course, the Bubblina comic is written by Christina, of course, my wife. Yep. So basically, in Micah, I'm illustrating for these two comic series. They already Christina already has what she wants in the comic written. It's just a matter of illustrating it. That's where I come in, and it's the same with Lanisa's comic. Right, she have come up with her story in order for me to illustrate it out. Yeah. And one new comic that will be in the works, the very first issue of a new series called Brownie Adventures, which kind of restarts my comic universe because, yeah, my comic universe started with Star Striker at first. Before I was even doing reaction videos or anything like that, back in 2017, I started with Star Striker, trying to build a universe from there. And after a while, I got the idea to try to do a Brownie comic back then as well. That was kind of going to go alongside Star Striker, but I really didn't have a direction on where that would go. And after issue 6 of Star Striker, that's when I started Brown Chronicles, which kind of had somewhat of a direction, but after a while, after issue 2 of Brown Chronicles, yeah, that kind of, as far as thought process wise, kind of came to a halt because a lot of it had to do with there was kind of a whole lot being added, which a lot is not always a bad thing, but it's how you write it there. So, how it was being written was sort of um, not really coming out at least the best in my vision there. So, yeah, that. However, though, Brownie Adventures should give me a better restart to the universe, as well as redoing a Star Striker series after Brownie Adventures and another comic series following it that will lead Brownie and Star Striker into the Dream League, like you see here in Heroes of Dream, but slightly different there. Of course, one major difference is that, unlike Heroes of Dreams that I'm reading to you now, in the new Dream League comic series that will be way down in the future, you won't see Bubblina in that because she's already got her thing going in her own comics. So, in a totally different universe, being that because of being a totally different writer. So, yep. So there is. So yep, there's that going on. As Homer Simpson, as Homer Simpson say in that little clip of one of them episodes I saw way back when he came in with a hangover after partying with the boys after a baseball game of the isotopes. The isotopes and all and singing "We are the champions. Oh, this is great. This is great." And he comes home with the hangover, and Lisa's like, "Wow, Dad, you look really hungover. What did you do last night?" Last night, then you cut to Homer's night out. The little this little black and white music, with them films where they didn't have the audio. They would flash these cards that told you what was going on. It's like he looks up at Mose, and then a sign comes, perhaps a wet whistle. Scene missing, and him dancing with some random. Scene missing. Dun. Uh, well, no, I don't think she does. Oh my goodness. Well, buddy. Yep. Oh, one of be sure y'all also make sure y'all check out. I hadn't seen it yet myself, but I will be seeing it soon. But if you're subscribed on Bob Shaw's Patreon, he's got I think 3 reviews out so far on his Patreon page. One is a ripoff of a Coco movie, Dia of the Dead, and then there was one a ripoff of Hunchback of Notre Dame. And now he recently just put up a movie called Claus, which is the Netflix version of Santa Claus's origin. So he got those are the 3 that are Patreon exclusives, and what that means is that only his Patreon pledges can see it. So, yep, make a pledge and see some of those movies. And also, don't forget to make sure you pledge. Also, pledge to my page as well. Kind of help us, get some bigger projects out in the future. One of which two, two projects. Shaggy Dog, which got something special in that one, and another one that's really going to need a major budget. The reaction to Power Rangers Turbo in the future, where Brownie and his plush toy friends morph into the Power Rangers of all things, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers during a Turbo reaction, and also team up with some of the VKs as different other various Rangers there, sort of similar to the 25th anniversary of Power Rangers and Super Ninja Steel. When they when the Ninja Steel Rangers teamed up with Time Force Red, I think it was the Gold RPM Ranger and the Blue Dino Charge Ranger, and also with Tommy in the mix with his Master Morpher in order to save the other Rangers that were there. So, yeah, that was yeah, it's pretty much kind of resembling of that there. Hmm. Okay, sure hope they be back soon there. Kind of odd that hmm. Yeah, I hope everything's okay with Claire there. I guess Zach still out for the moment. So okay, so we're gonna go back to reading, and they'll probably jump back in when once I get started back good. So let's get back into that. And since no voice suggestion has been put up during all of that ranting, guess I'll have to do one myself. And I go give a little Sean Connery. Ha 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 ha. Okay. So, looking for this? Said Wartag, holding the dragon flute. He changed it into a dagger and threw it at Bruno. And just when it seemed like the end, the dagger and everything else around Bruno froze. He looked puzzled until I saw a hero watch appear on his arm. And with a rewind, fast forward and play, and stop emblems on it. Is this a dream? He said. Ha ha ha! The next minute, Hero appeared on the hero watch. No, you're not dreaming. You're about to become the hero you created once, called Power Play. Power Play, said Bruno. Power Play? I play with power. Ha ha ha! The day is mine! I hate you, Tibet. Why do I feel like you caused this? Mm, poor Tibet. Okay. Shonnery's voice has. Mm, Shonnery's voice kind of dries you out a little bit. Okay. Let's see another other voice I got in mind, since I've been listening to a lot of Power Rangers lately. The Jason David Frank, Tommy Oliver. All right, he thought for a minute, having a flashback that took his mind back when he was 6 and he came home from a rough day at school, and many of the kids had really teased and bullied him so badly that he came home in tears. When he finally stopped crying, he started to imagine himself as a superhero and began drawing what he imagined. The hero wore a blue suit with a purple cape and blonde hair and blue eyes. He was able to fly, and he also had a hammer with the same emblems on from Bruno's Hero Watch. The fast called the remote hammer. The remote hammer gave him the ability to temporarily rewind, fast forward, freeze, and unfreeze time. It could also fire energy lasers. When Bruno finished, he called the hero Power Play. And the flashback ended with Bruno in shock. Well, Bruno, what's your decision? Said Hero. Hmm, how
How convenient.
oh boy. And so that, okay, so let's see for the next voice suggestion. So we did Tommy. So now let's see. Oh yeah, let's see. Oh yeah. Since I was thinking about Aladdin too there. Let's see. Gonna do the Robin Williams genie himself. Ah, hey! 10,000 years that give you such a crick in the neck. Well, Bruno said, Euro, what's your decision? I think I read that already. Bruno thought very hard for a moment and realizing the situation said, I want to make myself stronger. And wanting to make himself stronger in life said, my decision is yes. In the name of Jesus, I will be more than a conqueror, not a failure. Then you know what you have to do, said Hero. Hero what? Exclaimed Bruno. And he raised his hand up and said, Heroic transformation! And then Bruno went to his transformation sequence into his costume. First, multiple rewind, fast forward, and play and stop emblem appeared in the backyard behind Bruno. Then the emblem started materializing his costume upon him and making him power play. I like it, me macho. A conqueror. And of course, when he sings, he had a friend like me. A conquering champion against power, but a power play appeared back in the area where he was earlier as Bruno without wasting any time. A power play used his remote hammer to rewind ahead and make it to rewind time right on back. I make a dragon, and then go back at warp tag and once it hit him, time unfroze, and he fell to the ground. Everyone else had looked in shock and amazed at power play. Who is that X knows and it's Bruno, said Floyd Ellen knows look confused. That's it then? Wait a minute, it can't be Bruno. But it really is, he og. A Bruno Rogers had become power play. His aura, and even his aura magic or tag got up very angry. Well, we are apparently defeated! He exclaimed with so much anger that he's gonna need that kid's really got issues. Mm, oh boy. And now let's see. Okay, did the genie. So only fitting now that we do Jafar. My most I am in my life is but to serve you, my lord. He oh yeah. He opened opened the portal by power play and another by the sea. But power play used its remote again and again to freeze time. Then he blasted warp tape with the hammer. They warp tape with the hammer into the into the sea along with another power plays with another other portal toward power play, who knocked him unconscious with his hammer. The impact caused the same hitting workmen hit on the hammer hitting warp tape made a humorous squeaky sound and caused little birds to fly around his head like tweet 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 tweet. Bruno, said Ellen sternly. Power play flew over there. Yes, Mom? I understand this warp tape may be an enemy, but you're not supposed to be very severely hurt. I know. Hmm. Okay, so we get, let's see, make it a sip there. Mm. Well, let's see. Since we did the genie, I guess Douglas Seal the Sultan. I know, Mom, said Power Play. That's why Drake designed my remote hammer to be like a toy squeaky hammer, so it would knock the enemies out without really hurting them. And Ellen smiled and hugged Power Play, and Boy said, "That's my boy." Nose looked to the camera and said, "Remember, kids, you can't go around hitting other people with real hammers." There was a moment of silence as a writing appeared above Nose saying, "A PTSA from Nose, Heroes of Dreams." Dude, as you can see. Mm. And this has been a public broadcasting service. Mm. Almost like those specials when they say, "This was brought to you by." Okay. Oops. Let's see. Get out of my battery. Okay, so now, okay, what was I did last? Oh yeah, that was seal. So maybe let's see, give the carpet didn't have any lines. Oh boo. But Iago, hey, he did talk, regardless of how many of us would like to forget that he did.
I know you won't defeat us, said Workday, breathing heavily. I'm not a failure like you. You only became a failure when you stopped doing what's right according to God's will, said Powerplay. I learned that myself right before I became the true the true friend, and I've made them now. Like, you think your life will? You think? Like, what's it? Oh yeah. If you change your ways now, you could be a true conqueror. Fiddlesticks, said Warptag.
Oh, I actually got that slang from top of the tank, did you?
Spare me your nonsense.
Oh yeah, that's why. What the?
Spare me your nonsense. Oh, oh, right, said Nose. And, oh, yeah. This it is nonsense, said Power Play. The truth it's the truth. When you could when you continue to do wrong, eventually you'll lose. That's right, said No. But I will have true power over all of you, said Warp Tank, shouting. Like, everybody then say, that's right, said No. But I will have the power to the above you all, said Warp Tank. And say, that's right. Oh yeah. And No shook his head as he continued. You gotta be you gotta be careful who you trust, kiddo. Backbite is probably just as much as the devil himself. Trespasser, he could be right. Almost lost my spot in there. He put like when he tempted Adam and Eve in the eating of the forbidden fruit in the forbidden tree, that is, as well as also their son Cain to kill an Abel. Anytime you're put, like, anytime you're put in a motion of, you think, like anytime you're placed, you're asked to do something you know it isn't right, just say no. Anytime you're being asked to do something, I see you posted that twice in here. And then, of course, you have, yeah, okay. Anytime, let's see, in this voice, I will put, let's see, oh yeah, maybe, see, let me look at my, da, 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 ah, yeah. Mickey Mouse and Fran Fraser voices. Mm. So, anytime you be like people will try to make you seem wrong, but doing right, but just say no. Just say no, said Ellen. Are you wor- Are you like? Will people try to make you seem right or wrong? Said Floyd. But I don't have a choice. Hey, but oh that's right. But don't let that stop you. Workday didn't listen at all. He shouted from the top of his lungs. Quiet, you people! You can't tell me what to do. You can't tell me what to do with my life. Oh, do I want the power and right to oblivion. I'm gonna send you the hell in a handbasket. Oh boy, this got kind of dark. And but oh yeah, that's right. Let that stop you. Yep. So that would be the. Oh, that's right. They work. People would say work tag didn't listen at all, and he shouted at the top of his lungs, "Quiet! You people can't tell me what to do with my life. I do what I want, and I do it now. And right now, I'm gonna send you to oblivion. They send you into a light speed or so many portals." Mm. And what happens if he tries DuckTales Dewey's voice? Mm. Like what? Oh, at that moment, just please, Amon. Like, this game. Oh yeah, that's right. This game is a warp tainted. So I want to do what I want to do right now. I'm gonna send you to a light speed, so many portals into oblivion.
And let's see, next voice I got Daddy Derek. At that moment, the planet shook like an earthquake as Warp Deck flew into the sky using its remaining strength and the biggest on the biggest portal ever. Why he start why in the world he done it like that when he just could have said no. No, no, got an idea for me for how to stop him. But it wasn't easy. It wasn't too happy, I mean. He had he whispered, oh okay. Once he got a plan together, he looked over at the Finians and they figured how they could defeat these frog creatures. Hmm. Okay, they got one last paragraph in this chapter, and hate to cut it after one chapter, but yeah, I don't know if Zach's come back. That's which is kind of unusual because these Zach and Claire are usually always pretty much the ones that are always guaranteed to be here. So, but yeah, like I say, something probably came up on their end. You know, it happens there. Okay, so last paragraph, and of all people, we are going to do this. Let's see, do this like DuckTales Dewey. Hey, with all that said, or better yet, DuckTales 2017 version of Darkwing Duck. Chip is the Drake Matter. All right. Hmm. And with that said, Nose took out a paper, the shaker, like he used against the Global Cruncher, and sprayed it. They used against oh yeah, that's right, Global Cruncher, and powerfully get his hammer ready. As soon as Nose puffed, sniffed the smoke, they as soon as Nose sniffed the pepper shaker, Powerplay used his hammer to fast forward time and flying toward Nose. They fly, oh yeah, flying toward Nose. And once they were in range, Powerplay whammed Warp Tag with his hammer. At the same time, Nose sneezed a mighty sneeze, sending Warp Tag into the portal in order to close it. But however, before the portal was about to close, it took Peter Pan's nose inside. Everyone having everyone looked down in shock as they wept at the loss of doesn't say who the loss is. Eh, eh. Okay, so that's what we're going to stop with tonight there. Say, sorry I had to cut that short. At least it was a really long chapter, but yeah, like I say, hopefully we come back tomorrow and Saturday we can do a little better with this there. So okay, so sorry about that there, but gonna end that for tonight, and we'll see you guys tomorrow night. We'll have the time that will start up posted tomorrow, so that way you'll know what time to. Hey, what's up, Casey? Yeah, sorry, I know this is gonna sound kind of strange, but yeah, because um, three reasons. Two of my main players. One was here, but yeah, yeah, one was here, and he kind of checked. I don't know what. I guess something came up on his end, and apparently something's on Claire's end. I don't. But life. What you gonna do? But I'll try to be back tomorrow. We'll try to be back tomorrow night, possibly Saturday, because yeah, I hadn't been doing it. I only did it Monday, so got to catch up. And Robot's reaction will be up tomorrow morning. So yeah, so be looking for that tomorrow morning and a stream tomorrow night. So we will see. We'll see you guys then. As Bob should say, see you later.